RCR Wireless News. I'm Sean Kinney and welcome to Global Joe. We're going to take you around the world of telecom and ICT news. First up, I'd like to thank our sponsor, TelecomCareers.com, the industry's largest resume database and job board. Some sad news developing this morning. A tower climber is dead after falling 100 feet from a cell tower. This happened yesterday in Greeneville, Tennessee. Right now, police are not releasing a lot of information as to how this exactly happened. This is the 12th tower climber to die this year, and last year there were 19 deaths. We'll be updating this story on rcrwireless.com as more information comes in. Next, this time of year we see lots of 2015 predictions. In keeping with that, Canadian firm Telus has picked 6 key tech trends for the new year. Included are continued enterprise reliance on cloud computing, using the Internet of Things to gain efficiency, content anywhere at any time on any device, and the bring your own device trend. Telus is also looking forward to an increased need for heightened data security and for IT firms to continue moving away from legacy systems and hardware. There are an estimated 635.5 million Indians with some sort of wireless subscription. That's according to a new report from analysis firm PwC. Based on the numbers, India is second only to China in terms of mobile subscriptions. Despite strong growth, the telecom industry in India faces challenges in getting signal to rural areas and limited availability of broadband services. And as that market continues to expand in India, hardware manufacturers are working to provide devices at a price that a normal resident and consumer can afford. To that point, Chinese smartphone maker Huawei is planning to launch a $100 4G smartphone into the Indian market next year. Huawei's India CEO said that by 2017, the company is targeting about $600 million in revenue from its device business in that country. This announcement from Huawei comes on the heels of Nokia unveiling its Lumia 638 smartphone, another budget smartphone aimed at the India market. More India news this morning. Uninor, a subsidiary of Telenor, is planning narrowband LTE trials in India. The narrowband trial is based on a shortage of available broadband spectrum in that region. Uninor is planning a 4G FD LTE deployment. In February, Uninor acquired spectrum in the 1800 megahertz band. Some cool news in wearables this morning. 2 young tech enthusiasts have created Kipster. Developed at the Manchester Creative Studio by Ryan Oliver, who's 15, and 14-year-old Jonathan Kingsley, Kipster is a smart 3D printed wristband. We talk a lot on Global Joe about the Internet of Things, smart technology embedded in devices like this wristband. So the band works by using a pulse oximeter to tell when the wearer falls asleep. Once you start dozing off, the Kipster band mimics the user's digital video recorder. So when you fall asleep, the wristband will kick in and pause your show and record it for you. Now on to Russia. Mobile Telesystems has announced it's partnered with Vimpelcom to roll out LTE networks in 36 Russian markets. MTS and Vimpelcom signed the partnership, which covers the planning and deployment of the networks between now and 2016. For a period of 7 years, operators will share base station sites, transport networks, and other infrastructure. And further, the deal does not preclude either company from developing their own tech in designated regions. And that'll do it for Global Joe this morning. For more on these stories and many others, you can visit the RCR Wireless News website and YouTube channel. And of course, a big thank you to our sponsor, TelecomCareers.com. See you back here later today for Mobile Midday News.